I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Bless up, one and all. Big up. Good evening. Welcome to the evening edition. I am sure sports. I am Manning's man. And you are Jason Guna, Levon Harvey, Fresh God, and many others who have not made any comments yet. Welcome to the platform. If this is your first time, where have you been? Come on now. You have been missing out, so you need to go back and watch all the videos we have done so you can get up to date with what is happening on I Am Sure Sports. I see Daniel Dean. Blessed night, Daniel. Respect. Yeah, man. Not familiar with the name, but I can see that you're a Chelsea fan. But London is R-E-D. Red. Dre, any weather. The other Chelsea man in here because Chelsea won by 3-0. Good goal by James. We're going to talk about that today. Yeah. Oh, Jason. Jason, wait until I get to the thing. All right. Big up, Jason. One Kier, Ferran, Arno, Riafa. I don't know what that is. Stuffy Rudy in the building. But you know what Manning's man loves to do, right? He loves to big up the sponsors. Because without the sponsors, hey, we are in problems. So big up the sponsors of this video. The sponsors are Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Prestige Finance is located in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica. And Prestige Finance is offering loans of up to 100,000 Jamaican dollars. All you have to do is call them at 876-884. Somebody call them tomorrow morning, not right now, and tell them that you heard about them from I Am Sure Sports. You'll pay no processing fee, same day processing, meaning you'll get your money in your hand right away at only 0 to 4% interest rate. Come on now. Watch this. 100,000, 10% is 10,000. 5% is $5,000. You're paying less than $5,000 in interest. Check them out, people. Good business going on over there with Prestige Finance. You may need something for your birthday or for a little getaway. Also, a big thank you as well to my friends from Launch Legacy, Patrick Reed and the gang. We need to bring back Patrick. You need to come on and give us some more financial advice from Launch Legacy. Yes, where they handle risk and seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text Launch Legacy at 647-989-0782. All right. So we are also connecting our phone lines so you can call in and be a part of this evening show. Mighty. All right. Bless up. Any weather in the house. Yeah, man. Potter drove the Rolls Royce to game today. Up. Check. Manning's man. Brian says the Brighter Blues winning that Champions League game today. Up move, Jay. Hey, one thing when Chelsea winning, all kind of man turn up. All kind of people turn up when Chelsea win. But when them lose, they are nowhere to be found. But big up. Sir Richard's also in the building. That's the dad of the new phenomenon, the man who creating waves in the schoolboy football. Dujan Whisper Richards. Why you have to always tell people to like the stream? All right. Me watch other international stream and as the live streams are, people like the live because that's the only YouTube push the video. Come on. Oh, yeah, Daniel, I support the thing. What you mean, man? Bless up. All right, so people, where should we start? You tell me. Should we start with the Ivan Toney stuff I want to share? Should we start with the Champions League? Should we start with schoolboy football? Where should we start? Talk to me. Or should we start with some JPL news? What you want to hear first? Or should we start with the Champions League? Huh? Should we go through the Fresh got the easy, Fresh got easy with the J. Ivan Toney. All right, so the schoolboy football, then the rest. Ivan Toney. All right, so JPL, then schoolboy. When not why they call him Whisper, but you have to say his name loud. That the quote of the year. Donald Oliver. Oh, they call him Whisper, but you have to say his name loud. Oh, brilliant goal! How did they say this player cannot use his right foot? He nestled that one into the old onion bag to give KC. Yo, the man, them easy for the commentary. Easy. Flavor the music. Douglas Senate. All right, so people, hit the like button like what Daniel says. Yeah, man. The man say his name is Whisper, but you have to say his name loud. He cuts inside of the right foot, nestled into the old onion bag. Commentary nice, brother. When the man them have the commentary thing right today, make it sound good. And that's like someone say, here's a ball inside. And Whisper kicks it. Oh, it's a goal. King said, them commentary. When you the commentary, I'm going to listen to the radio, they must feel like them in the stadium. You understand me? Just over the top. Oh, my word. Brilliant effort. Them time the ball all reach outside of Sabina Park. I head all out a crossroad, Nah, man, what you talking about? Hey, Brian, don't bother come on the channel and talk about Donald Oliver. Donald Oliver, tell him man say, a man in this man, how the real Mackay when they come out for the commentary, Donald Oliver. Tell him man the Donald Oliver, man. A man in this man. Hey, Brian, careful what you are saying. You understand me? But let's get down to the meat of the matter. All right. Now, I have friends, right, in football, and I understand that from persons who are close to Ivan Toney that, well, let me say this. Southgate, one of Southgate quotes, let me begin there, is that there is life and chances for Ivan Toney after the World Cup. No, that is very, what you'd call, that you can read in between the lines, because in that there is a suggestion that Ivan Toney, as a player for England, may materialize after the World Cup. But if you go by what Southgate said, it is suggesting that he may not make the England squad, but he shouldn't give up hope and believing. All right. Now, that didn't come across well to persons who are, I would say, are no Ivan Toney, because they feel like that's a slight on the player who, on form right now, to be fair, on form in the EPL, is one of the better English players as a forward. And on that merit, he should be in the World Cup squad. It doesn't appear that it's going to be so. And so, what that has led to is persons who know the circle believing that if the proper approach is made and the proper plans are outlaid, Ivan Toney could now consider playing for Jamaica, because there's a Gold Cup and the possibility of World Cup qualifying for Jamaica seem highly likely. No. And next player that is also in the mix is a player called Isaac Hayden. So from my sources, these two players from their circles have thoughts. So I would love to know, what are your thoughts on this? Should persons in the federation, maybe the coach, because this is the coach's portfolio. So maybe the coach and a couple of representatives, maybe his assistant and someone else, could engage them in a conversation. All right. All right. So MPEG TV says, what is so special about Ivan Toney? Well, what is special is that he plays in the Premier League and he scores double figures. That is special. All right. That is special. Right? Age is not in favor when you look down the pecking order at striker. That is in the England setup. But I think Ivan Toney in a Jamaica team would be a major, 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 major asset. Major asset in this Jamaican team. Going into the Gold Cup, I think an Ivan Toney could help to get us over the edge in terms of the Gold Cup. I think at this time he's playing the best football of his career. This guy broke record in the championship in League One. He has been scoring goals from League Two, from League One, Championship, and in the Premier League. He must be given his props. All right. All right. So that's Ivan Toney. Now I agree with Rich's Royalty Sports that the player that I would love to see is Mason Holgate. But if I were the federation, I'd give him time to, just go through what he's going through, and then, probably next year, February or so, when that whole process has been completed that he's going through, I think he's going to be freed from all of those things. I think at that point, we could approach him, um, especially if we already secure the signature of other players in England, who will come and represent the team. All right, that is my thought. Right, that is my thought. I think Isaac Hayden would also be good in the middle of the park, the Mason Holgate, um, all of these guys. But I can only speak based on what I've heard. You're lucky. What do you think? You know what? Honestly, let me tell you this. Honestly, um, let me just answer this one. Although we're not on the schoolboy football yet. No, man, Mason Greenwood, right? So Mason Greenwood, I don't think they should approach Mason Greenwood until next year. Mason Greenwood, like next year, February, when that whole matter has kind of concluded. That is when I think he should be approached. All right. But let me come back to Manning's now, because this is a Manning school. You know that I think that the Manning school last year had a better opportunity. I tell you what, the rules at ISA has just ruled out two of the most critical, and a lot of players have been affected by some of the rules of ISA. I will say this: two of the most important players to Manning's winning the Costa Cup, I believe, are not in the team. I could be wrong, but I was more confident last year than I am this year. I am more confident last year than I am this year. Yeah, right. So yeah, I think that affected Manning's, and I could see it. Let me say this way: it's going to be very tough, given the two players that they have lost. I don't want to get into it, but some of the reasons, hey, you have some adults in Jamaica who have oversight over people's children. Telling you, them need Jesus. Let's leave it at that, right? Hey, Coach Minzy, careful yourself, I am the number 2 seeded team as of September 28th. So careful. Did Calabar benefit? Benefit? It look like Calabar unfit this year, brain drain. Yeah, but them love the CVM. Coach Minzy, you will stop invite me on your program where you run on CVM, brother. All right. Coach Minzy, stop inviting me on the show on CVM, no, sir. Because you make the people that pressure me too much, You understand me? So, but let me give you some. I'm going to share with you the results in schoolboy football. In the schoolboy football competition, we're gonna go through that. These are today's results. So we're gonna go through the Costa Cup results, and then look at some Manning Cup and look at the standings and stuff. Hey, and let me see what school you're supporting, Yeah. So let's do that. Brain drain, it won't be when we get over to Calabar, it won't be pretty. You understand me? So you're Jason hide on the face. So here we go. Lacovia 1, Monroe 0. Clarendon College 5, Kellitz 1. Central 5, Teachers Golden 0. Descartes College beat Belfield 2-0. Manchester lost, to Bel-Air 1-0. Titchfield and Port Antonio drew 1-1. Happy Grove 6, Fair Prospect 0. St. Joseph's 3, Mayday 0. Edwin Allen and Lennon drew 0-0. The thing with them are going with the prince with teachers down at Edwin Allen, trouble go take them. St. James 3, Anchovy 2, Irwin and Malden 1-1. Rossies 3, Hopewell 0. You see the school name Froome? People watch them. Froome 8, Merlin Atty 0. Herbert Morrison 1, Mushet 0. Spot Valley, nil. William Nib, 3. Anata Bay, 3. Winecliffe Martin High, 2. St. Mary, 1. Taki, 1. There's a player Taki called Romario Rum Webb. Remember, management tell about that player. We watch him at the player. Veer, 10. Winston Jones, nil. Garvey Maceo, 4. Kems Hill, 1. All right, so that is the fixtures for today's game. All right, those are the results of today's game. All right, so let me give you the standings quickly. We're gonna give you the standings, right? So these are the standings after today's game. All right, so let's look at Group A. You have Irwin leading, one of the undefeated team. They have 15 points. Greenpond is second. Cornwall College is in some problems. You can see in that Group A, right? Looks like Cornwall College may not be able to make it out from the group stages, which would be very, very disappointing for them. In Group B, all right, Frome and Rossies are the two teams that obviously will make it out of that group. Frome, 5 from 5, 32 goals, 1 goal they have conceded. Very, very good team there. Just a few more games left in that group. Rossies have 2 games. Frome have 3 games left to go. I think they have to play each other as well. Over in Group C, the 2 teams at the top are William Nib and Cedric Titus. Those are the 2 top teams over there. In fact, both teams are playing Monday of next week and Wednesday of next week. That's a very good game to watch, right? Over in Group D, Manning's lead by 17 points. But they have played a game more than Petersfield. And they have Petersfield and Mannings have 2 games to play. So based on how this looks, Mannings just need to beat Petersfield once out of those 2 games, and they will top the zone. But they still need to maximize the points so that they can now get good seeding and lead the league. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, man. They have Jamalik Porter. That is a player, Fresh God. Jamalik Porter is his name, the player at Mannings. They have a good team. Like I said, they have many of the players from last season. All right, over in Group E, Stets, 7 from 7. Monroe is in second place, but Monroe is in a spot of bother because BB Coke is right there behind them, and BB Coke could surpass them. So Monroe in a little spot of bother. Bel-Air and Manchester look like they could come out of this group, but look out for the Quartet College. Homewood and Christiana look like the clear favorites, 13 and 17 points each. Alfonso Davis High, Coach Naji look like they're not winning enough games over in that group. Clarendon College, 5 from 5, 22 for 2 against. Edwin Allen are second. Clarendon College gone with this group. Easy. Soft soap group, we call that group. You understand me? Soft soap group. York Castle also looks like they are going to top this group, and then the other spot will be a toss-up between these 3 teams. Ocherios, Brownstone, and Arakabesa High School. Down here, see the school Taki looks like they're going to come out of this group along with, we think, St. Mary's High. That's how that one is going to go. Dintil and there's going to be a battle in this group. Dintil are clearly through, but McGrath and Charlie Mount are battling for that second spot. Let's see how that will go. They don't have a lot of games left. They just have 2 games left. So some problems right there for Charlie Mount. Paul Bogle and Yallas coming out of their group. That is Group L. And we think Central and Glenmuir. Glenmuir only plays 3 games, so you suspect Glenmuir going to climb right up the table. But look out for Old Harbour as well. They have a good unit out there in Old Harbour. Veer and Garvey Maceo. Listen, you see the Veer Garvey Maceo game, people? You need to all watch it. That is going to be a big one to see who tops that zone. And then over there, way in you have Happy Grove and Titchfield over there. All right. That's your who you kill, Coach Minzy. We kill them. Who McGrath kill? Where Coach Minzy at top? Coach Minzy come. What McGrath got it? Fresh God said the CC group isn't no soft soap group. All right, boss. If you say so, I think it is. But if you say it's not, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. McGrath actually beat Charlie Mount indeed. All right. So what we're going to do? We are going to look now at the Manning Cup. I don't know. Like, let's go to the Manning Cup and see what's happening in the Manning Cup. Yes, indeed, we're going to check out the Manning Cup. Yep. All right. So let's see if we can get our Manning Cup scores and updates for this match week, Manning Cup, and then we're going to talk about some JPL stuff, and then we're going to look at the Champions League. All right. So the fixtures. So let's look at the fixtures. In terms of games played, were there games today? No. The last set of games were played on Tuesday, which is yesterday. We had no games. So let's see how did some schools do. So let's go and check on the Manning Cup. These are games from yesterday, and then I'm going to also give you the fixtures for tomorrow's Manning Cup fixtures. All right. Very interesting score line in the Manning Cup. All right. So here we go. All right. So Kingston College walloped Meadowbrook 7-0. St. George's 3, Waterford 0. Stats, Big Side 5, Danoon 0. Jonathan Grant 4, Spanish Town 1. Norman Manley 4, Tarrant 1. Campion and Jose Marte drew 0-0. Excelsior 1, Cumberland 0. KT 0. Clancarty 0. Hail Selassie 2. Hey, Hail Selassie have a good side, Vauxhall 2. Tivoli coming back 4-2 over Edith Dalton. Charlie Smith 3. Bridgeport 0. Calabar Arden 0. Those were your fixtures for yesterday. All right. And so the next match day is now, it will be tomorrow, right? Which is the 6th, right? So let's look at the fixtures. You have Holy Trinity going up against St. Jago, Camperdown, and Mona in the replay. Remember, Camperdown said that many of the players got carded in that popping game. They were out 5, and they are hell bent and setting the record straight against one of the teams projected to win the Manning Cup, Mona High School. So that is going to be a good game at the Alpha Institute at Breezy Castle. Kingston High and Hydel will play. Woolmers will take on Papine. Spanish Town will go up against Jonathan Grant, and St. Catherine will play St. Mary as Jamaica College takes on Cedar Grove. All right, there you go. All right, so let's look at the standings. All right, how many goals did Whisper score? It was Miller team. Yeah, man. From technical look good. Yeah. Yes, yes, Calabar pull off a Lazarus. Bridget, tell me, Coach Vince, if you loud decided. You understand me? I don't think Miller is here again. 6 Papina get tomorrow. Dre, Woolmers don't score so many goals, Dre. Chris Wayne, what is going on at Calabar, man? What's going on at Calabar? All right, there's a chance that Calabar can go through as one of the third place teams. All right, man, do you know if young JPL players lose their NCAA eligibility if they play JPL? No, they don't, as long as they're not under contract and they're not being paid. Yeah, they don't lose it. Yeah, Dread, Woolmer's not scoring so many goals, Dre, man. Miracle said Calabar not going through. You're sure Calabar can still go third, man? Them can still get third. All right, let me show you the point standing to show you that Calabar, I'm going to show you that Calabar can still finish in third place. All right, you ready? Let me show you. Let's look at the point standing. All right, bam. Look at the point standing. Look at the point standing. Look at the point standing. All right. Every team play 5 games, don't it? 5 games. So that means they have 5 games left to play. And Calabar is on 7 points, and they have Waterford. They can still go through. Because if Kingston College and Georges are the top teams and they go through, then Calabar can be the third place over Waterford, man. It is possible. But there are 2 big games, because up to this point, KC and St. George's never played. Who won the Sir Richards? Who won the Roper Cup game with KC and George's? There you go. That's what I'm telling them. Calabar 2 losses. I don't know what miracle. Karim. It's Karim, I don't know what Karim going on with. Oh, it's a George's, man. How did 5-5 I joke match that, man. Sorry, me asking the score, man. I joke match. That was not a real game, man. That was not a real game, man. That going to happen in the Manning Cup. 5-5, that's a joke game, man. That's not going to happen in the Manning Cup. Okay, I was going to see if I can gauge the Roper Cup game. So, Richard, what you think? Because I know your son is at KC. Do you think like Georges stand any chance against Kingston College? Because I think that is going to determine. Because the first game was put off because of the bad weather. You understand me? So I don't know. But I think Calabar can still make it out of that group because Calabar losses are to KC. Calabar losses are to KC, and they have home games. The Rampit, the Rabalak, Come on, Bridget. Drop a super chat, Bridget, and let them know, say, the green, drop a green super chat, Bridget, let them know, say, Calabar is going to make it out as one of the best third place team. Remember, this man got to St. George's. This man got to St. George's. George is going to win at Winchester Park and KC win at KC. Okay, so they're going to split the points. All right, reasonable. Oh, but here is Mr. Richard saying that when the Roper Cup match was going on, the Manning Cup team for KC was playing at a competition in St. Elizabeth, and the man them use us. So what team played against St. George's? It wasn't KC Manning Cup team. Interesting. It was Whisper. Oh, they use Whisper on the Colts team. I see. What say you about that, Miracle? I'd say you about that. So that's a very interesting zone, but I think Calabar are going to make it out of that zone. All right. Zone B now is where you have Jamaica College, St. Catherine, St. Diego, Holy Trinity, Cedar Grove, and St. Mary. I think this is easy to pick. I think Jamaica College is going to win this group. I think they're going to win this group. The thing is that, you see the St. Catherine team, they're going to be a hard team because they're the only team in this group to not concede a goal. I think they're the only team in the entire Manning Cup to not concede, St. Catherine, They have a very good team. The St. Catherine team is a very good team. The only team to not concede a goal, I think. So I think St. Catherine and JC will make it out of this group. All right. Let's go to Group C. I think this group is going to go down to the wire. Charlie Smith. As you can see, these teams have played several games. So Charlie Smith, see this Hill Selassie team, they have lost only one game. Tivoli trying to come back, but I'm going to go with Charlie Smith and Hill Selassie out of this group. Right? Calabar. What do you mean, man? Calabar. Yeah. Brethren, you're taking it too far though. I was with you up to the point of the whole thing. I was with you with the whole green, but within the whole thing, I don't know. I don't have as much faith as you. You're a man of great faith. I don't know, Brethren. You're a man of great faith. I don't think so. I think that's very difficult. If they can't get past KC and Georges, I don't know how they're going to get past like teams like Mona and Jamaica College. Right? Yeah. Hill Selassie is a very good team, Very good team. Very, very tough cookie. So Charlie Smith, Hill Selassie coming out of that group, though they have lost one game. I think sometimes with some of these teams, they have to be careful and watch their discipline, right? Group D, again, this is a team that won the under 16 competition stats, right? So don't take them lightly. Do not take the stats team lightly. They have not lost a game. Jonathan Grant doing well. I'm a little bit disappointed with Dunoon. Norman Manley is there, but stats is coming out as the group winners here. Jonathan Grant looks like they are in pole position to take second place. This is a very interesting group, right? This is a very interesting group, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. For some reason, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 teams are in this group. So there are 4 games left. I think Wolmer's are going to have some problems. I feel like, because let's see what the result will be tomorrow for Camperdown, because I'm telling you, the Camperdown people are confident that they're getting 3 points from Mona at home tomorrow. I don't think so. but they believe so, but I don't believe so. But they believe so, right? Because they believe that they are still going to top this zone. I don't believe so. They believe so. Camperdown believes, right, that they can still win the Manning Cup. Yeah. So, but let's see what will happen tomorrow. As the brain drain says, all they have to do is avoid KC. No, he says avoid overseas player. You say, unless Craig that on the island, that's true. That's a Craig Butler. Yeah, Rajic Shop. The man, listen, Camperdown are confident that they're going to beat Mona. I hope that game come on TV. I hope it come on TV because I want to watch it, He wants to play chess. Brother, all right? Dre, I am telling you, Dre, listen to Manny's man. Wolmer's, they have a very young team. Hayden, all right? Listen, every team has lost 2 or more games. Only Mona in this group has not lost a game. So Wolmer's can be beaten. And Wolmer still have the return game with Mona to play. So they are going to lose the next game. So what Wolmer's have to hope, is that Mona beats every team twice. Any team can get a point from Mona. I think we'll finish second in that group. If you can get a point from Mona, you are going to be second place. That is like the measuring stick. You have to get a point from Mona to finish second. They say that military don't make Mona. Military don't make. I don't understand that. Don't understand. I am sure sport hot take. You need to win at big school. Mona does nothing for the legacy. No, but hey, like I think what Mr. Butler said in one of his interviews, he said, listen, what Mona is doing is giving pride to the non-traditional schools that you can do this. Somebody saying, Norman Malley not in this group, Joel. Norman Malley not in this group. What? All right, Dre saying that the Wolverines have Papine, Heidel, and Kingston High to play, so 9 points. Sir Richard, the man a bang point. Do you know who coach? Papine? Sir Richard's in the chat, So carefully you bang on the man 3 points them, Dre. Carefully you bang on the man 3 points them. Military, I want to see that game, brother. Oh, he's telling military to don't let that game miss him. I see. Claudine, you know that Meadowbrook get a big beating though. You get 7-0, I tell her, Claudine. It wasn't pretty, but I saw it go. Man in his man. The team has to behave believe in themselves beside the ball round, and good teams have bad days. True. That's a good point. All right. Mona going to have some problems in the latter round. Them defense can be suspect. They outscoring school in first round, but that will change. Yeah, I think sometimes. Well, I am wondering if they're pacing themselves, Chris Wayne, because I noticed that Woolmer's winger was giving them a warm time, Oh, Dre, you see that the man said screenshot it, Dre. You put the man name about 3 points. I would like to see Mona upset schoolboy football. Casey and JC old boys are gonna build academy. Quick and fast. And then this one says, Madness, the groups are not balanced properly. Explain that to me. How you mean the groups are not? You wish your school was in the next group? I don't. Talk to me. What do you mean? Yeah. Bad day for Meadowbrook. Bad day for Meadowbrook. Yeah, man. Charlie coming out of them zone, Kirk Roman. We know that already, man. We know that Charlie coming out. Big up Eugene Williams and Robbie and Byron Earl down there. Me almost say Robbie early. Hey, see one of this school when me really you understand me? Me really like that local school here, but me don't know that. I think them too. The players are so small. Me I wonder if that affect them sometime. But nice local school, nice local program, champion. You understand me? They are behind Excelsior. Excelsior leading that group. But I don't know that KT team. I had some, bigger thing, but after what going down there, maybe that is affecting the whole school population. So maybe that is it. But Campion has not lost a match, They draw a lot of games. So I think Excelsior and Campion are going to come out of this group. A next good game is going to be that Excelsior versus Campion game. Very, very good game. Yeah, so that's the final group. Right. Yep. The final. That's the final group right there, and current form and all of them thing there. All right. And the standings. All right. So yeah. All right. Nice. Yep. All right. So let's get back here, get some of your comments, and then we're going to talk some Champions League. All right. There we go. Is there this is it. Explain to me what that is again, brain drain. What is it, what is the meaning? Manning and the Costa Cup starting second round. So don't watch some teams in the first round, people. All right, Pesa, hear that. So like schools are doing stuff to avoid each other. Okay, that's what you mean by they're not balanced. Fresh of Florida me live, general. And YouTube me banquet. But Rajic, you can why you don't get the Sports Max app? Cause you can watch the game there, Lulu with the big baller. Big baller, Sir Lewis up there. Big center back, We can't wait for the man. Reach all 15 or 14 and drop in at the Jamaica U17. Make we start see him a drop leather, Big him up for me, One of the youngsters, man, always endorsing I Am Sure Sports merchandise. Everywhere I'm going, wear it, You understand me? Big up, Sir Lewis. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. Yeah. I think I like somebody said it earlier. If Mona were to win, I would have hell on powder box me, I tell you. Yeah, Roderick, get Sports Max, man. It's in the App Store, bro. That's the best thing to watch the game, man. Right? Yeah. Whisper is going to embarrass every defense in Manning Cup, not just Calabar alone. Pure violation. I go on. All right. No monies, you have to chop Sportsmax TV to get it. Yo, Dre, man, get me that problem. What you mean chop? You have to Dre, man. What you mean chop? I talk about. But I understand what you mean, bro. But I don't know about the chopping thing, brother. I don't know about the chopping things, sir. I stay far from that. What is them? Name, image, and likeness. College players making money from this. Good money for some. I don't think that is allowed in high school because remember, it is not professional or even amateur. High school see Manning and the Costa Cup as recreational. It's an extension of PE for the principals. So there's not going to be any image rights in there. You remember that athlete from Calabar, I think he had a sponsor and it created a lot of problems because it's not. I don't think it is allowed. All right. Lost my phone about 3 weeks ago in Mobile. Just bought one today. Link up back in the chat. All right. Oh, you say it's on Scene TV. Yeah, Roderick, link up J Chopper. Where name? J Chopper. Right, Roderick, link up. link up J. Coach means you can answer that because you're part of it. Can like the athletes are champs? Can they do image rights or brand for stuff? Could somebody have a shoe deal with Nike and still be in school? Is that allowed? Or that right? Because you're in the system, do you I link the link is pinned, people, or you can call in. So Coach means if you know, because they are in the high school system, maybe you can give us a better idea. Yeah, it was Michael O'Hara, and there were some problems with it at the, so I don't know that it is allowed in our sports because it is high school. Does that happen in that NIL thing, brain drain? Is it also for high school or it's just for the college athletes? Because remember, these are high school athletes, you know. Dear me, I know you mean Corrados, man. Big up, man. Arsenal for life. Tomorrow, we have our next victory. You understand me? And then Sunday, the Liverpool. The Liverpool on Sunday. What you think? What you think? We're not going to talk about that tonight. But we have Liverpool on Sunday. Should be a good game, you know. Should be a good game. You understand me? Should be a good game. Yeah. All right. So Coach Minzy is going to explain to those of you who want to know about the image rights stuff and athletes and getting brand. Welcome to the show, Coach Minzy.
Good night. Welcome to the Hey, we have got to send out some signal for Jerry, you know. Come here, say Untitled Chapter.
The man calling for the things. I don't know why, I don't know what over there.
Jerry, I'm gonna watch it, you know.
Yeah. What brain drain? Yes, what brain drain saying, Coach? He's saying that in Jamaica, high school sports equate to USA college. Do you agree?
Well, you know, you see, like what happened with Michael O'Hara situation.
Yeah.
It is called ambush marketing. Because remember the meet was sponsored by Flow.
Oh, that was the issue. Yeah.
Right. That he displayed an image for their competitors. But because they didn't protect their thing by saying that you couldn't have ambush marketing. So I guess they would have put in clause in it now going forward to protect that. An high school athlete can have a sponsor, and it might be a limited sponsoring or a full sponsoring. However, if that child is thinking about going to the NCAA, that would be a no-no.
Oh.
If you can't go to NCAA.
So if you have suppose Baba Roots. I don't even know. Luscious, what's the name of the juice that you normally have? What call again, man? Richos. So say I sign a deal with Richos to drink them. You say that if I have that, it affects me going into college state?
Yeah, because they would have seen you as a professional athlete.
Ah, okay.
Because once you get in proceeds from whatever thing, you're seen as a professional athlete. Some people can beat the system, but most times they tend to try and tell the athletes to be careful, or they take money from people, or they put their signature on paper, because if that is done, they are going to be seen as professional athlete, and it will basically remove their eligibility to go to NCAA.
But the school can receive the sponsorship though, as long as it's not an individual athlete.
Yeah, man. If the school receive the sponsorship, that's fine. And oftentimes that's what they do. They try to put it through the school so that it is not linked to the athlete individually.
Okay. What about now a high school athlete? Because people using their image to advertise and make a lot of money to promote, like champs, or promote the Manning Cup, promote the DaCosta Cup, promote. You understand me, Gibson Relay? I think that's what Brain Drain was asking. Is there any benefit for the athletes for that? Or should there be any benefits for them? Image rights and stuff.
What's the question?
So, what Brain Drain was saying is that, like in the college system, a lot of the athletes, they have image rights. If NCAA use their image for anything, the athletes have to agree to it and get money. Our athletes, all right, are oftentimes used to advertise these events by the sponsors. That is their image. Can they make any claim? Is there money given to them for that? or it's illegal, or that will also affect them
No.
going into NCAA?
Once they are there already, I don't think it will affect them. But I don't know the intricacies of the litigation process for that. If they can claim or whatever. But I mean, I guess when they are signing out over to they sign the contract for their school, I guess that would be a part of it, that their image can be used. What is happening now?
Okay, so they sign contract to the schools.
Yeah, man. When you get a scholarship, it's basically a contract you're signing up.
Okay, I never know. I thought you were just going to school.
No, then Mannings, you know,
No, I didn't. Seriously, I didn't know it was a contract. It's the first. Honestly, I didn't know that it was a contract. I thought the person just come to school. I didn't know it was a contract.
No, man, they recruit you. They pay your tuition, thousands of dollars, and your duty is to keep up on the educational part and do well in a track and field. If, a matter of fact, what they do, they give you some monies as stipend that will, take care of you throughout the year. Whether you want to go and pay rent, if you want to live on dorm, some people buy their vehicles and stuff like that. But
you're talking about high school in Jamaica?
No, man, the NCAA me talk about.
NCAA. No, man, I understand that. So because I was thinking like in Jamaica, you're saying it's a contract. No, man, yeah, man, okay. That's what I was saying. I didn't know that happened in Jamaica.
No, I was referring to the NCAA.
All right, because here's what John Doe and a couple of persons are saying, that high school athletes can get paid now, and they can still go NCAA. And he says, for example, Mikey Williams. And then John Doe, he goes on and said, LeBron James makes 7.5, I think, mil in high school. Big up Roger then. And then Tuffy Rudy is a coach. Effective July 2021, NCAA athletes can benefit financially.
But yes, that is a class. Tuffy Rudy just tell you that. But who does it benefit? The international athletes don't benefit from that. So if an athlete from Jamaica is going to the United States, they are not going to be benefiting from that thing. It is only for the athletes that are there in the country. Or
only for only for American athletes.
Yeah, that's what I know about. So I know it has changed, but it doesn't benefit the athletes like from Jamaica going on.
Oh.
So the other athletes can sign, they can use image rights to get finances and all of that. But Jamaicans can't do that. I have not heard of it, but I know that the process has changed where NCAA athletes can make, because even one time the athletes couldn't put up their own video of them running. They will get strike and all these things. But I think they have waived that. But I'm not sure if that is extended to places like Jamaica. That's the last thing I've heard.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, I agree.
The high school thing in America is different from Jamaica. If you're coming from high school, Jamaica, going to the US, whatever rules and regulations don't apply to you, because you're an international student. So if LeBron James get that works well for him from high school to college, that is good, but it can't work for a Jamaican athlete.
Okay. Because I see Gunners Boss saying in May 2022, the CIAC board approval proposed language change to include nil in the American athletic guidelines. The new language allows high school student athletes in the state to monetize, I think, their image and stuff. I think that's what he's saying.
They can do that, money, but Jamaicans
don't. All right, okay. So even if a Jamaican goes to high school, like say a St. Diego athlete leaves at say fourth form and goes into the high school system, this don't apply to them because they are seen still as an international student, and it only applies. Okay.
I think that is the case.
Okay. So I hope that answers it for your brain drain. Good discussion. So, okay. So, and maybe we need to look at it, because the truth is, a lot of these guys is a lot of I don't know, because a lot of money is made, I think, from out of the whole high school system, and I'm wondering how the athletes can benefit. I think Gunners boss. Yeah, we're getting an echo. Good night and welcome to the show. You have to turn off the other thing that you're listening to. Gunners boss.
Yeah, man, it's off, you know.
Yeah, welcome to the show. We have Coach Minzy from the coach's desk on.
Yeah, well. Man, Mr. Coach.
You're too lie, man. Yeah. You're too lie, man.
Mr. Coach over there.
Mr. Coach over there. You don't see him, man. You're too lie, man. Talk the truth, man.
In the turn off him camera, I see the coach's desk looking at my face. Hey, coach, you can't up on YouTube. When you turn off the camera, you drop down the algorithm. You have to turn on your camera and make the people them see you. That boosts up the video. YouTube take off some points when you turn on the camera, coach. Big up yourself, Coach Minzy. So we coach how him to go and left his stream.
Coach Minzy. Coach Minzy.
You mute him, man. Look like you mute him.
No, man, me not mute him, man. I mute himself. Coach Minzy, you mute him, we not hear you, you know.
Okay. Yeah, man, me there, man, but actually gonna come in, me have to take me a little time, you know.
You hear him, say?
Manchester United, no, man, I tell you last week, say Manchester United, they'll get 3-0. A 6 then get them, I tell you, say Arsenal, they're going to beat 3-1. How we go?
It's a way we get 6 and score.
No, that me I tell you, say, oh, it go. Your friend them there over your channel, a brag and that talk about say you want to get draw, you are free up the draw, and a 1-1 draw. Me tell you, say a 3-0 or a 3-1 minute say still. Anyway, coach. Yeah, the NIL thing now. Before this NIL thing, you know, no really, them just that include, well, you know, the NIL thing just come in. But before that, you know, Coach Minzy, before this NIL thing, Coach Minzy could never take up a youth from down at Kingston, carry him go in one of the NCAA school them, have him, give him food, treat him like a person, and have him support him to an extent, you know, and him lose it, you know. The man we talk about like Brownie now. Yeah, Brownie get him NIL now. So him can make a money. But remember, I said LeBron James would never be allowed to go to college if he was not that good to go to the NBA at 18. Because them all accuse him when he try to go play with Greg Wood at the University of Ohio. Him last year at high school and the thing come out, say mother get home and them get all these gifts and all these goodies. That them time they know the thing changed now. You see it. So high school you know one.
Hold on, let me just ask a question for the persons. You're saying that LeBron could not have gone to college if he was not if he was not drafted from high school, he couldn't end up in a college?
No. You're mute, man. You're mute.
No, man, I'm not mute.
Yeah, well, man, you was mute for a minute. What you wasn't saying. But repeat what you just said now.
All right. No, man, I just asked the question. Because what you're saying is that if LeBron James wasn't good enough to make the NBA, he could not go to college.
No.
Why?
It was because it was rumored at his last year at high school that his mother took a Hummer and some other things from some people, some dealership and some people what you call boosters. So they was getting personal gifts from boosters, and that made him ineligible, him losing college eligibility.
What John Doe is saying LeBron could have went to college. What are you talking about? Man, tell the caller he's wrong. Because listen, and then Dre saying that LeBron could have gone to Duke. Are you sure that he could not have gone?
LeBron James was one. LeBron James would have gone to Ohio State University to play with Greg Oden. That was the whole plan for the year. That year when him play and him going at the McDonald's All American and all those things. That was the thing. Then the rumor come out, and it is said that he would have lost his college eligibility, but because he knew him was that good, and he wasn't gonna go to college anyway.
Okay.
Some me no know some man me no know where some man talk about, you know.
Well, everybody's saying that you're wrong, you know. So
everybody have them. Well, if them want to say that I am wrong,
and then Cranky's saying what Cranky's saying is that they're not listening to your argument. So Cranky's agreeing with you that you're making a point. So,
but me no know where them attack. So them not tell me nothing. Me know what's going on at the time. I follow LeBron James high school career right through, you know. I was LeBron James' biggest fan, you know, and still one of his biggest fan, you know. I just despise his fanboys who want to put him over Michael Jordan any day of the week. But LeBron James, a general, he is the best, greatest of this era. Yeah, so don't tell me nothing from high school. Me I listen and I watch the whole thing with John Ross or John Deere, whatever. Well, whatever you say, you know. We can go back and go do some research on that. John Doe, but I know the Hummer was a problem with his college, going to college.
Okay. All right. I don't know, so
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There was some conflict there. And if you notice, even Cam Newton.
All right, see somebody brain drain is saying that you're right as well.
Cam Newton and I had to give back some things because his father, he got into some problem during college and have to end up go to junior college, you know, and all those things, you know, because him parents, him father that asked for all this money.
So like in Jamaica, right? Let me ask you this. So in Jamaica, right? Like, and maybe Coach Minzy can help me with this. In Jamaica, say like there's a big footballer and they want him to move from one school A to school B. They will all buy the parents washing machine and fridge and stuff. You're saying that if that is done in the States, the athlete may not be able to even participate.
Back then.
Okay, back then. Okay.
After 2022, after the former attorney general and Dana Shalala and them go to the Supreme Court and them go to the Congress with all these NIL thing, and the youth them now can get here for them name, image, and likeness. So now a man can go before that. May I tell you something now? You have a youth where you used to play.
But Gunners boss, let them go say that of the Americans, you know. Because Jamaicans don't fall.
But what I'm saying now, I don't know how Jamaican, but you see Jamaican college student overseas, like say we best runner from Jamaica come to go to a college, like them go to University of Texas. I don't think them can do no NIL deal, you know.
No, they can't.
Foreign students can do. They cannot do it.
That's what I was explaining.
Because
hold on, Gunners boss. Coach Minzy. Hold on, Gunners boss. My Coach Minzy. That's what.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining, that they can't do it from a Jamaican standpoint. Even though the NIL came in, it only is implemented for the athletes in America.
The American athletes, then. Yeah, the foreign student, them not we complain because you have to have a tax thing and you have to have work permit and all these things, you know. But the American student athlete is permitted to work. So you have to, there is something with it, because I was listening to some people from over ESPN, from ESPN Plus, ESPN.com was having a conversation about it. And they must say, well, you have to do something about it because you have some solid student athletes from overseas who play here, and it look bad. You know, say the American them can get $1 million deals and all these things, and the foreign student them can't get nothing.
So even if you're the top athlete at the school in whatever sport, as long as you're international, a next athlete could be getting stuff.
VCB could never go to a college in the United States right now. Not VCB. Shelly or Elaine and get any NIL money presently.
Okay.
Yeah. So we could put it this way, the top of the top. Usain Bolt, as a college student, could never leave Jamaica, go to the University of Texas.
Yeah. To clarify that though, when these students get a scholarship, they are given a stipend monthly. Their tuition is taken care of and all of these things. So they basically get a little change. Because some of them really get
because
money them get it has done a lot for most of them.
My cousin, you know, me have a cousin where run. He used to run a Calabar. He run a Lennon High School and run a Calabar. 800 meter. The other day, I think he was trying to him get beat out. So and this youth is a youth. When him get him scholarship and him come, him get him like a stipend. When other foreign student, yeah, them and thing. And I think he could have gone to work some places, you know. I don't remember, I know if he was working or something.
They have certain amount of hours they can do.
Yeah. So but them have to do something about the NIL thing
We're in Jamaica or in the United States?
In the United States, man. And I don't even think if it comes down to where we cannot sign NIL, I don't think the NIL is mostly then surrounded, is mostly for the college athlete. Even though 1 and 2 high school student athlete might get a little NIL deal idea, it is not rampant. So I don't think what they have for college, what high school youth in Jamaica do should carry over to a NCAA rule in the United States. I don't know why if, say, Christopher Taylor or the youth would bust off him shirt and show the whichever company logo. We now give them no plug because them now pay we over here. So we now give them no plug. Whichever logo at that race. I don't think that should have stopped him from go to get a college, get a scholarship to go to the United States, to a college. Does it affect him then, coach?
Yeah, man, that would have affected him then. And I think it still applies.
Some things have to change into that, because I don't think that is a high school student, you know, and the NCAA rule don't even govern high school students. It's the CPHA and the CACA and whatever high school organization govern high school sports in America. So I don't know why NCAA want to look at Jamaica high school students that way. It's not right. So some people have to go in now and put in some petition and get something changed. Like Coach Minzy and some other influential coaches like Mr. Mande from down at Stetson them man. So me I say man, it's not right.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to penalize a youth. Jamaica is a place where struggling, you know. So if a youth can break a world record and say, whether the phone company or the meat packing company or the juice company want to give him a little stipend or something to put out them product out there, I think you should have overlooked that.
Okay.
The thing about it, they are going to look at it as a professional athlete going up against a college athlete. I think that's the main thing, because once you're getting gain, so you can be able to do additional things to get better than the athlete. Me just have probably put it that way. Probably looking at it that's one of the reasons why they think about it that way.
With this NIL thing coming in now, there is no more student athlete thing. It's more like a semi-pro league in the college football and them thing there. The American football and the basketball and them thing there now.
You know that they have a limited amount of time that they can train. They can't pass a certain threshold, you know, a time, you know.
A certain amount of time that they can do. Repeat that, coach.
No, I'm saying some of the athletes, they can't train over an allotment of time per week, because that is also seen as
them have those things, and them look at all them things that them call all of them things. Them have all of them NCAA violations with them thing there, you know. You have some school where get death penalty in a NCAA violation back in the days, you know. For these same things that we are talking about what becomes NIL now, you know. You have some school where no care how much game them win, them cannot enter a ball game and win a ball game, you know. Can't sign no top 5, no 5-star and athlete, you know.
All right.
Over the years, you know, even right now, you where them call it LSU, I go through some things where them can't even feel players to play right now. over some allegation with the last coach or win the last title for them. So a whole heap of things need to change in there because even now, even this NIL thing, the school is making all the money off of the youth, them, and the school is still not paying the youth, them, coach.
Oh, no, man. I saw the article what people are looking at. All right, so, but we're going to move from this because the football people, them are cuss all fresh and piss or cuss.
Fresh God attack. Fresh God can't cuss all you want, because I know we beat Manchester United, Fresh God.
The man, they want to go back to the football discussion. But what I say is that because...
every day we talk football, sometimes we have to do
Oh,
something.
this argument include football. Yeah, footballers will get scholarship to go overseas. So it includes.
So you can't stay there. We have to make the youth them know the right and wrong thing what them can do if them want to go further than this thing and advance. Some other things that appear all football at the planet. You have some little teenagers that watch the show,
Yeah,
that's why we not go and bad.
See, the next person here this person here. Fresh God said don't care about. Fresh God said don't care about the NCAA, brother.
NCAA don't
set the rules that favor the kids who really need the help. In my opinion, their policies are stifling, right? And then, all right, I'm going to read something on the LeBron James thing. All right, so Brianna Listance will be affected at LSU. That's a question, Coach Minzy. Well,
if she'll be affected, though.
The text I would have to send me because a text I sent in asking if Brianna Liston will be affected at LSU. So maybe text me.
She not no contract, so she can't be affected. Not that. Right. Or else they wouldn't.
Affected in what way? As far as NIL naming and like this contract money.
But yeah, she can't get those things because she's a Jamaican.
She can't get those things.
Yeah. Which is what Coach Minzy is saying. So it is going to affect her. The NIL thing will affect her because other athletes will be able to earn from their image, but she won't. Except that she's on a full scholarship. Maybe those other kids, the problem I'd have is that if those kids are also on scholarship and still earning. You understand me? Meaning, if they recruit an American child from, say, a high school in Philadelphia to go to Penn State, and then recruit a Jamaican on scholarship, and both of them are on the same type of scholarship, but the American kid can earn from the NIL and the Jamaican can't. I think there's an unfairness in it. If you are given the Jamaican the scholarship and then the other people can use their image.
Manins.
Yeah.
It might seem unfair, but international versus local. We are give the preference.
But you know what happened? As me say, they will evolve. But as we talk about this, I'm going to say one thing I run and make the man them talk them football. There was a football player named Terrell Pryor. Good quarterback. A player up at Ohio State. And him go sell 2 jerseys with him have. 2 game more in jersey them and him lose him eligibility and all dream chest the coach lose him job and all them thing there. So coach been losing them job for them thing there. Them call it academic violation and all these things. It's been going on for a while.
If you sell a jersey, but then if you even sold your own jersey.
Yes. If you go down the street and your brethren have a shoe store, and you go down there, you say, "Yo, me I go sign to autograph."
No, man, people are saying that it was because really because of some tattoo business. Why?
Why Pryor?
Yeah. Free
Pryor
tattoo as well.
Trouble because free tattoo, he might take free things from the people. Them that's what me I tell you. He was taking free stuff. And he got involved with some memorabilia sale at some place and signing some autograph.
So I tell me, if I'm an athlete and people have put tattoo on me free, me I gonna lose my academic thing.
You not take it if I'm gonna offer you appear as athletes, not take it.
Coach Minzy, me want to ask you this. So suppose an athlete I get all say elite or is elite or one of the other MVP come and give you athlete at St. Diego a pair of spikes. Are they supposed to take it?
Them can't take it, man.
Hey,
But,
hey,
but, but, here's the but.
but what?
you see these people, and you see them say them do these things, to see if it are the student athlete, because these people might have interest in your future, and then later on from this, a man tell you say you have to throw a game or you have to do some things, or when him want to be your agent and him not even know how to negotiate your contract. It's a lot behind it then.
So hold on. Me want to explain to me. No, me is a footballer and me a play for money. And I'm a person like, Mount Pleasant, I can come run and them every season them buy me a pair of boots.
No tell nobody over
I
school.
don't know where you get it from.
No make nobody over school no. No make nobody know over school no.
Okay,
Yeah.
man.
And no make sure say
Chris
the
Roman,
man
Chris
hold on.
All right, because
ahead.
because Chris Roman was saying that you can't even buy them lunch at school.
I mean, no, you
No.
know, as the coach and all, as the coach now, like the coach now. So like Coach Mins, him can't do that. Him
Can't buy one of them athlete lunch.
No,
Why?
the school, because him have scholarship, the school are gonna provide him lunch. And him have lunch, him get special lunch if him a student athlete. Him get all these good nutritious food, so him no need to want nothing from Coach Minzy. Yeah, that's what they might tell you.
That's an athlete overseas that talk or locally.
Yes, no, well, no, we are talking about that not Manning's man I say. Manning's man I overseas we are talking about, because at Jamaica now you get a youth anything, you get a youth a thing if you go to school and you rate say him play a good ball and you encourage him to play a good ball. And you drop a little thing in his pocket here and there. But in America now as a booster now you have to give it to the school. You can't give it to the athlete or the student athlete or the student athlete family.
Tuffy Rudy says, management research my teammate lost his scholarship in the 80s for allowing a team to purchase his tickets to attend a tryout in England.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, them serious, man, them thing. Which anyway, Tuffy Rudy make first God, me know you cry. Me see you cry I drop 8 years the first God. So me I go circle now. I leave some teaching for you next time. This was a great topic. Man knows my kind of topic.
But somebody, Kirk, I think it was, Kirk was saying that what they were talking about is LeBron James' son, because apparently LeBron James' son is going to I think he has the 17-year-old one to Ohio. I think he can go to Ohio. And LeBron was asking if LeBron went to Ohio and register as a student, if they would allow him to play, because his son will be there.
No, at this age.
I think that is what LeBron was trying to figure out from the university. If at this age he could go to college and play with his son, if he could tag along.
Why LeBron think they would? Why LeBron think any college that allow that? J.R. Smith just gone back to college the other day, but a golf him gone to go play and I go to play basketball. He play golf.
Okay, boss.
So I don't see why LeBron James would want to do that. No, at his age, they wouldn't allow that.
Okay. It says his son, Bran, is 17 and Bryce will likely be heading to college in the near future, with the eldest James already holding basketball scholarship offers from Memphis, Ohio State, and USC. Maybe LeBron want to tag along for the college experience he missed out on.
The next NBA collective bargain agreement, they're gonna drop I don't know if you hear it, but you might hear it from me first. They are gonna drop the age back to 18. So Brady might not even end up going to college. If he's that good. He might not end up going to college. I think the next meeting them have coming up, them going to drop back the age to 18.
Okay, because they had increased it to 19, 20?
Yeah, you have to go to school. No, 19.
You have to do 1 year first in college.
You have to go to college for at least 1 year or play 1 year professionally overseas.
And they're going to change that. Okay.
Yeah, so the one, yeah. So you could have still go in as 18, you know. Like LaMelo Ball and them, because them go overseas, go play, and you can them have this thing now what them call them the G League Ignite too. So when you go, that is like a semi-pro league, the G League Ignite. So you can leave from there, so and go back and get drafted to the NBA. But me not really see too much youth out of the G League Ignite are going to the NBA, you know. For real. Them out for a couple of years now, but me not see too much people get drafted out there.
All right, Gunners boss. We're gonna go back to some football because we have around 30 minutes left to close the show.
All
so I
right,
want to thank you and Coach Minzy to come and give us some clarity.
Thank you, people.
Go ahead.
Thank you, people, for indulging my stupidity and continue to do it every now and again. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm just being stupid here. Brain drain, fresh God. Big up on yourself, Coach Minzy. You don't know.
That's the Gunners.
Coach Minzy, tell Coach Minzy say me say him to check him. Tell Coach Minzy say me say to check him in WhatsApp. Me send him a picture and me send something come give him over him WhatsApp and I watch it. And me see him look at it and him not read it, him not open it, cause him no want me bring it up on the show. But me bring it up over film show later. People, me God, big up yourself, man.
Yeah, look on it.
Pick up my daughter.
All right.
Yeah, man, go look on it right now and talk to me over this.
All right.
Later.
All right. Good as
well. For work, you know.
Yeah. All right. So that is good as boss for you people. All right. All right. So Coach Minzy, and thank you to come. Say, I probably a bedtime and thing, but let me just run through. Let's go to the Champions League, right, and run through the scores today, and then we're going to also look at the standings for the zones, and then I'll give you a little update on JPL. All right, so let's look at Champions League. There you go. All right, so there you go. Those are your scores for today. RB Salzburg defeated Dynamo Zagreb by a goal to nil. RB Leipzig defeated Celtic 3-1. Chelsea ran out. Hey, Italian league poor, brother. Me don't know how AC Milan.
When you see Chelsea, they must know say poor.
Hey, coach, me want to know how. Like AC Milan was so poor today. If AC Milan played City, or you see how Manchester United scores 3 against City. I am telling you, if it were Manchester United that Chelsea play, AC Milan play today, them get around at least 6 Manchester United a score. Them probably concede. AC Milan already, man. I swear, me think the Italian league quality poor. I could be wrong. Oh, they say I must start from yesterday. So, all right. So let me go back from yesterday. All right. I guess some Liverpool fan probably will be done. So let's go back to yesterday. There you go. Bayern Munich 5, Victoria Pleasant 0, Marseille 4, Sporting 1. All right. Porto 2, Leverkusen out of Germany 0. And you know Coach Minzy that this team want Tuchel and he turned down the job.
Oh, Marseille?
No, man. Bayern, Leverkusen. They were giving him the job and he turned it down. Say he's not ready to go back into coaching.
Yeah. I think we hear about it.
The surprise team is Club Brugge of Belgium. They defeated Atletico Madrid by 2-0. Griezmann missed a penalty, and he has now officially signed with Atletico Madrid. Ajax got 6-1 from Napoli, Diego Simeone's son. So while his father was losing, he was winning with the Napoli team. They defeated Ajax by 6-1. Tottenham continued to struggle. They drew with Eintracht Frankfurt out of Germany 0-0. Inter Milan, was this a surprise? Defeated Barcelona by a 1-0. I don't know if that's a surprise. Liverpool rebounded, and Trent Alexander-Arnold scored for Liverpool as they defeated Rangers out of Scotland by 2-0. And then today, RB Salzburg 1, Dynamo Zagreb 0, RB Leipzig 3, Celtic 1, Juve 3, Maccabi Haifa out of Israel 1, Chelsea 3, AC Milan 0, Real Madrid 2, Shakhtar Donetsk out of Ukraine 1. Dortmund defeated Sevilla 4-1. Benfica and PSG drew. I think Benfica could have won this game. I don't know, man. PSG is just a team that have whole heap of names.
Messi score a peach of a goal.
Yeah. Brilliant goal by the old maestro, Messi. See, he's not just against Jamaica alone.
Yeah, indeed.
And then Manchester City made light work of Copenhagen, 5-0. The man take off all. I don't understand the coach. The man take off big striker. What's his name?
All and I worst striker in the world. That man they will kill any team.
You should say about the worst striker in the world.
Yeah, man, my worst striker right now, man. He kill everybody. That people were the worst guy, man. He can't top score.
Fresh God is saying is that Xavi Alonso got the job at Leverkusen. Yeah, Pesos said PSG mash up him ticket today. Some of them know what that have to do with Lotto. What kind of ticket you talk about? Are you playing? You're traveling? What kind of ticket you talk about, Peso? You understand me? I don't know. Yeah, Buchanan. Yeah, man. Buchanan played. He came off though in the second half. The two Canadians they play for Club Brugge. You know that coach Minzy? Tajay Buchanan and Clyde Larin of Canada. Both of them play for Club Brugge.
Yeah.
So they played in the game. Good game he played as well. It's a top 5 league. I just think the Italian sides don't look good to me. My opinion still.
It is a top 5 league doing a money, but it has deteriorated.
Although people are saying that Inter beat Deta Barca say, well, Inter beat Barca though. So
Barca is in decline.
Yeah. Barca. I am sure sports. Haaland does this every year. Score a lot and then gets injured when it matters. You heard it here first. I am sure sports. I had all the winners today except for PSG who drew. So you don't get any money, Peso?
The money that you talk money. If you have all of them, the money that.
Oh. No, Trim said him ticket get bust up. I don't know. I mean, say sound like if you don't win all the games, you don't get any money at all.
Well.
Yeah. So this group, right? So Napoli is leading. Like, why Napoli and Liverpool always a play? Yeah. That's gonna be I think. Yeah, Napoli and Liverpool. Napoli seem to have Liverpool ticket.
Hey, that was a true word, but we ignore him.
I decline like Shamu.
I'll be a true word, I must Liverpool in support.
Deta Boss, which team you support, Deta Boss?
Our Chelsea.
Oh yeah, you see the coach must say you have to win all the games to collect. I'm madness that man. So we don't just bet on one game, where you bet on all the games. Me not understand for the betting business, Yeah, man. Napoli really playing well, man. Liverpool have to look out, Him say cut. All right, cut AC some slack. Their squad was depleted because of injuries. Okay. All right, we will see. Group B, Club Brugge, Porto, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid sitting at the foot of the table.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Could they be the every year in the Champions League there's a surprise team that goes through to like quarterfinals and so on, then get knocked out. Could they be the surprise team this year? We'll see. Atletico Madrid at the bottom of the table, though, is a problem. This zone, coach, what do you think? Can Barcelona still come out of this zone?
It's a tough still, you know. But them have so a few more games to go, but it is gonna tough.
Okay.
Unless Inter and Bayern drop points and they win everything. That's the way I see them. But
Yeah. All right. Oh, that same London blew him support, man.
oh, let me understand, man.
All right. So people, you think Barcelona can still make it out of this group?
Yeah, man, they still have a chance, man. When you can't write them up, but with the depletion and the whole process, it might be a big ask, but it's still possible because they have games in hand.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll see. Manage, me tell you, say the league stop now. A World Cup time. One done. Manchester United. 45 said that. All right, boss. World Cup time, the man say. What you going to do when Manchester win weekend now? The league restart? We don't understand you one done. Is this the group of death, Coach Minzy?
Yeah, you could classify it as that
Because I think Barcelona are going to play Europa League. I don't think that because they're not beating Bayern, right? Because I think Bayern going to beat all of the sides.
but Bayern now come at the yard, man.
But listen, Bayern are beat every side. It's 3 games leaving a coach.
He did a 9 points that.
All right. So you know that if Inter and Barcelona play next, on when Tuesday.
Right, and if they beat Inter, them join Inter on 6.
Yeah.
And then Inter have to play Bayern, don't?
Yeah. And Barca
Right.
have to play Bayern.
Mm-hmm. So who get the most goal? who the most goal I can score upon I can drop out? Cause if Bayern only 2 of them have worse.
Okay. All right.
It's tight for them still, It's very tight. So your suggestion that they might play.
Yeah, they have to beat Inter. Like what Jason Guna is saying. They just have to beat Inter.
Yeah.
And then Cranky is saying that they should have beaten Bayern in the first game, missed lots of chances. But I just get reminded that remember Lewandowski playing for Barca. Barcelona came that game supposed to be hot this time around. So all right. So I think that could be the group of death. Group D has Sporting, Tottenham, Eintracht Frankfurt, and Marseille. All right. This is a very close group to call because
They don't really have a runaway leader.
yeah, you don't have a runaway leader.
Close between the other teams.
And everybody has lost. So yeah, who coming out of this group, people?
I think the top coming out.
I think Sporting and Eintracht Frankfurt. Me can't say Tottenham come out and nothing.
And at them may have,
You can't have them. A Manchester you support, a Arsenal be support, Tottenham get knocked out. Yeah, man, Tottenham will come play some Europe. Oh, you mean people Liverpool? Coach, me not understand what Coach means here, saying. Yeah. But Sporting, I think because Sporting beat Tottenham, and the Sporting people are confident that they're going to beat Tottenham in Tottenham. So I don't know, man. I think Tottenham going to struggle. Want them come down a Europa League. All right. This person is saying that Marseille, Europa, Tottenham gone home. Oh, it's Arsenal man, Tino coach.
Realize so no bias.
Who am sweet to for Tottenham? They go play a conference league. That they go play. The kids that play for Sporting Lisbon, Marcus Edwards, is Jamaican. Is he Jamaican? Fresh God, Alex?
Or he has some sort of heritage.
Or he has some Jamaican heritage. Well, not easy though.
I got some information on him, you know, but me just kind of watch it and see what going.
Hey, Lipedia, no wrong on them information. So me check Lipedia. Or Wikipedia. Me go check Wikipedia.
You tell the most line in the internet.
First thing Wikipedia say is that the man is English player.
That's something that you have to look upon, man, when you want the
transfer. Yeah. Yeah, man. This again say he's English. Yeah, he's English. And he played under 20 for England. Jamaican heritage don't equal Jamaican, sir. Oh, there him clarify. He said Jamaican heritage. There you go, Alex, man. You understand me? That no means him connected to him heritage either. Chelsea, RB Salzburg, Milan, Dynamo Zagreb. Still a close zone as well. Because only one game the teams have won. Yeah. I think Chelsea going to come out of this zone because I like the Chelsea coach, you know. Graham Potter. So Chelsea and RB Salzburg coming out of this zone.
Morning.
Yeah.
Chelsea now come out.
Chelsea not coming out. Really?
I'm just joking still, yeah. But I think they should come out.
Oh. Edwards is of Greek Cypriot descent through his mother. Okay. Pesa says some local players will be left behind from this current national team. I heard it from my sources recently. All right, Pesa, that kind of all over social media, you know. So your sources. Yeah, boy. Jason Guna says he's going with Salzburg and Milan. The man don't like nothing from London except for Arsenal. Hey, so the Arsenal man them, the Arsenal man them, you know, them not show no love to nobody else out of London, you know. We don't understand the way they operate, so we can't do that, you know. Real Madrid easily, and I'm going to go with Shakhtar Donetsk. I just always think like this Ukrainian team always producing some quality footballers. They end up losing them a lot of times, but I'm going to go with them. And Real Madrid.
Leipzig.
Yeah? You're going with Leipzig? Hello, coach, you're going with RP Leipzig?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'm going Leipzig. Leipzig can't always concede too much goals, man. Next group, Manchester City and Dortmund coming through. Easy. That's an easy pick. Right there. Yeah, I think if Haaland stays sick, Manchester going to the final. Or is this the group of death, coach? Or it was the first one?
This one and that. Juventus now through.
What? Juve not going through? You know one who play next? Juve going to 6 points next, you know, because Juve playing against Makib, I find next, you know, which is 3 points for them. So they're going to come up to 6. And one of these two teams ahead of them are going to, if they lose, They're 1 point behind. And they're going to have both of them to play.
That's why I say it's a tough.
Ah, boy, I think Juve. You know that I'm going to make a very strange pick. I'm going to Juve and Benfica.
PSV Benfica.
PSV Benfica. Well, may I say PSV I get knocked out from the group stage. You come down a Europa League PSG. Messi can come at the Emirates, come play Arsenal. Yeah. All right. And then I think this is that is the final group. So that is Group H. All right. So that is the final group. Yeah.
It's something that Egypt are easy.
Huh?
And see a result today, it's Juventus and it really keep there. So they might play back again.
Yeah, because the team, all the teams that play today are the same teams that play next week.
Okay.
So all the matches that you saw today, it's like the return leg next week for the games. Because you know how they try to do it in Europe is home and away, home and away. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, people. Yeah, that's it for the show. Yeah. When Messi play Arsenal, do you know what normally happens? Remind me, Data Boss. Remind me what normally happens.
Man, it's gonna run. Big up them.
Yeah, man. Coach means to bless up yourself. People take out the coach's desk. Triple treat start on Friday. Style and flavor have the city lock. You understand me? You also can check him out at Football GPS. I run it. If you want to go on it, shout him up. Coach Wednesday. You understand me? Yeah. JPL news. JPL news. Fresh God want get some JPL news. You know, Fresh, I was supposed to have somebody from the JPL to come on, but didn't get the person. You understand me? Don't see any call from them, don't hear anything from them. Okay. Yeah. In terms of in terms of in terms of the JPL start this month. If you'd like to get the fixtures, so if you want to go to the game, I have the fixtures. You can always send a message to the I Am Sure Sports number, that 373 number. You understand me? And then we will send you the fixtures for the JPL. Yeah. But you saw the signing of New Q deal. We spoke about that, and they have released some players, but this is a problem with Mount Pleasant. Sometimes the coach wants to release players, and I guess the other part of the club don't want the players to be released because of sentimental attachment. And so I think they have more players than they want. So it's interesting to see what is going to happen there. But the teams have been in intense preparation. On the 16th, you know, they have the big derby coming up, Arnett Gardens versus Waterhouse. I don't know if that is a big game because the Waterhouse team, like I said, is depleted, coming from where they were last season. Nick Daly is at Mount Pleasant. Having a lot of weight, so hope him can lose some of that weight. You know, I'd love to know, like guys like Peter Lee Vassell, if it would be better if these guys, because I don't like these guys who stay at that young age in the USL for too long. I'm wondering if they should try to get back in Jamaica for a 6 months and try to move from Jamaica to Europe instead of just staying in the USL. But you don't know, maybe they're making a lot of money in it. But I just feel like sometimes They need to challenge themselves to leave that, come and work on their games and see if they can move to Europe, you know. Yeah, man, I saying it is better, you know, but I find it, from my opinion, I find very few players are Rajal Grant. I find very few players who leave USL and go into Europe, Jamaican players. I think the only one who has done it is Junior Fleming. No other one has done it. So even though it may be better financially, at a young age you want to go to Europe, I don't know if that is the league you want to stay in. If you're playing there for 2 seasons, I think you should move. I think you should move. If you're 18 and by 20 you're still there, end the contract, come back to Jamaica and see if you can move. Damian Lowe did not go. Damian Lowe went to Europe. Damian Lowe didn't leave from USL and go to Europe. Lowe, where in Europe did Lowe go and play? I didn't know that Lowe went to Europe. Seriously, I didn't know that oh, he left from the USL and went and played in the Norwegian league. I didn't even know that. I thought he went to Egypt. Okay. All right, Javan and Rob Simis. Thank you for that. Okay, he left USL and go Norway. Okay. Hey, you know that Justin Nelson. Hey, you know that today, Romario Lawrence. Somebody tell me about this player today. Somebody told me about this player today. Justin, say his name is Justin. It's a quality player. I think he went away on some trials. And because, you know, we have a little program that we can move people. And just today, Romario, somebody told me about him. Justin. So it's interesting that you brought up the name. Yeah. Yes, he's a quality player. Quality player. But he's finished school now. He's out of school from the little that I heard. He's out of school. And people, please support the JPL. You know, the JPL going to be good. They are playing the games on good venue. If you look at even the thing there, if you look at the game that was played in the schoolboy games played at Stadium East, the field is in immaculate condition. You see the rain that we just had set Draxall in good condition. The fields are in some good condition. I hear that the field down there in Clarendon, Wembley, good condition. So please support the league. Please support the league. All right. And make sure you start getting your tickets for Jamaica versus Paraguay, November the 10th and November the 13th. At Catherine Hall and also at the National Stadium. I think he's finished school though. So, Damian Corrados, who knew at Arnett Gardens? Because, hey, Arnett Garden keep everything quiet, you know. No, man. Krista J. Daly has broken into, he has been playing in the first team, so that is good. You understand me? Anthony Biggs still have some work that he's doing. Look out for Norman Campbell, people. You have a big up people like Kevin Cohen, you know, because they move whole up a youth across cross over there into Europe, you know, big them up in Damani, Ralph, all of the people who are working to bring players outside of Jamaica. You understand me? Decent spot of work them do. So we have to big them up. No, man, the pitches are better, man. Come on, man. The pitches that they are using for listen, Stadium East. Look at the Manning Cup game that was played at Stadium East. Good surface. Some of the fields need a lot of work, but the surfaces, they are doing work on the surfaces, man, to make them better. They are not like what you see in the Premier League. Yeah. but they are better than what they used to be. And we are grateful for that. People, if you're watching and you have not yet touched the love button, go ahead and do so. Touch the love button, people. Yeah. We have 70 likes. I think by this we deserve 100. So if you have not, it means that we need around 30 persons to hit the like button. You understand me? Sometimes Jamaican players in the USA wanting to change their visa status and have to return to Jamaica before they get their residency. Okay, all right, that's okay, all right, that's good. That's good to know, TikTok. Webster and Busy not leaving Jamaica. Why people always ask them question. Let me say this to you. You cannot leave Jamaica if nobody no want you to come where they are. People have to want you there for you to leave. Where you going to leave and go? If nobody no want you, you can't leave, you know. So let us not assume that people want the players unless we know. The only player that we have heard that is in demand is Whisper and Richard King. Those are the players we heard that they are in demand. We know that Whisper, they're waiting on him to get 18. And we know the situation with Richard King. So Richard King, I know, could be out. Yeah, man. Yeah, we have Fresh God. We had spoken about Rivaldo Mitchell, who moved from Mullins to Arnett Gardens. I am sure sports. I thought the big striper from Duck was going to Mount Pleasant. Peter, what happened? Maka Diamond would say peso money, oh. Richard King not going USL. Richard King not going USL, and Richard King not going in the Canadian League. Richard King not going in any of those leagues. Don't spread any rumors. He's not going there. It wasn't rumors, man. Something was there, but the demand was too much. The demand was too much. Yeah, but there's even hey, people. All right, there's a certain amount that Mount Pleasant is not going to go above. They're not just going to pay out money like that. So they don't go over a certain amount still. So people, listen, respect, thank you again. Remember, tomorrow when we get up, we do our morning show. We'll be doing Group B, the group that has England, Iran, and the USA. That will be a very interesting group to discuss. So join us for that. It's so good having you on the show tonight. Listen, the shows have been so nice and so clean. Not no heap of toxic cussing, argument and stuff. This is how we like the discussion. You understand me? All right. So, lot of respect to you all. Welcome back, Peso, who lost his banger and he upgraded from a banger to a iPhone 2. Ooh. And he's back in business. You understand me? Yeah. So you have Wales, Iran, England, and the USA. We're going to discuss that group. What time in the morning? All right. All right. Brain Drain. That show normally starts at 11:30, but we may start at 12, depending on a couple of other things. So big up Peso with the phone upgrade from banger to iPhone 2. Yeah. Listen, even the man typing. Listen, the man has sent out messages after messages and not one mistake. Normally there is some spelling error. No. No. Hey, the man get a $40 spell check. No spelling. Listen, watch your man. LOL. Watch it. 3 dots right there. Yo, all the man English upgrade. Pesa, what you get? What kind of phone are you? Samsung what? Samsung good English? Must be the Samsung good English. Big up, Pesa. Impact TV, big up yourself. Impact, I still have my banger. Yeah, what? You remember Mario Lawrence? The man, autocorrect in full effect. Yeah. Grammarly. Yeah. We using something, you know, him get something new on the phone. The man get something new on the phone, man. I wonder if when him talk, him gonna talk different. Hey, you don't talk whatever it is. Because some person talking to person. When they talk fast, I say, person, slow down. I bet you next time him call in and talk. Even him speech I go different. Yo, something about that phone. Hey, person, one of them phone there, you know. Me need to get one of them phone there. Drop the specs in the comment section, person, when we get one of them phone there. Because the phone there up. Radam. When him Samsung Radam. Anyways, people, bless up yourself. You understand me? I am man is man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. You have yourself a wonderful rest of the night until we meet tomorrow. I will be upgrading from this to the new phone that Pesa introduced us to, the Samsung Radam. You understand me? You say, no, we can't afford it. I said, what? Roddy Murray? Is that Mobile United from Don't Beholden? Yo, Don't Beholden. Get a new set of player and release a whole set of player. Big up for that, Peso. Big up for that. You see it, fresh God, fresh information. You understand me? All right, so have a wonderful night. And like I said, we'll meet again tomorrow. At this point, I Am Sure Sports says we are over. And as usual, we are O-U-T out of here.
Boom, check it out. I don't know it's Jason. I may represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and share. Jason presenting I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.